This is the Premier Boxing League. Let's just remind the viewers at home that you can also get involved. You can win some money through Thge. You can open your account today by SMSing PBL to 45835. That's PBL to 45835. Each SMS costs R1.50. Terms and conditions apply. Let's just have a look at the replay.
That right hand that just landed, and it was followed up once again. Leslie, every time Makwakwa goes in, Thge just doesn't take that opportunity to land as many punches or to throw as many punches as he should be. And Makwakwa goes straight back out and throws punches from the outside. That jab keeps on landing convincingly. And I think that's the only thing that's actually going to frustrate Thge's corner. As you can see, welcome Nita there telling him, I'm trying to fight again, throw that right hand, let go of that right hand, don't be stingy with it. Let it go and let it go frequently.
Yeah. Stick and move as well. I think you just gotta, just throw in a few of those combos and move.
Absolutely. Objective is not to get hit, but to hit.
That's the nature of the game right there.
Hit as much as you can, don't get hit. Oh, catches him there behind the head twice, and the referee steps in once again to say, listen, chaps, let's keep it and make it a clean fight. Oh, the work rate by Makwakwa, though. Every time he's about to get out of a close encounter situation, he goes out, Leslie, throwing a flurry of punches that just almost stops Thge from throwing any.
Especially to the body, Brian, especially to the body. He has done that very, very effectively right throughout the night. The crowd just rearing the two judges on, saying that, guys, come on, this is the Premier Boxing League. Oh, the crowd love what they're seeing right there as Thge lands a few body punches.
Thge needs to do a lot more of that, Leslie. But Makwakwa is just not making it easy for Thge to do that. He's moving around this ring and just catching him with jabs and hooks that land convincingly. And that caught Thge right there, that left hand. Another right hand catches him. He goes straight back for the body.
He's been quite effective, Brian, when he tries and cuts the ring. When he becomes an aggressor, you can see that Thge becomes very, very successful. I think he's been showing way too much respect to Makwakwa. But right now, the two fighters are letting their punches go. As Thge throws a few combinations right there.
Stepping up the pace they are in this round 3, Leslie.
Stepping up the pace indeed, Brian.
And these fighters are just landing. I think this is going to be one of the most difficult rounds to score. They are both throwing punches that are landing, catching each other off guard. If it's not the body, it's straight for the head. And I'm surprised that none of them have actually hit the ground.
No, the two fighters are very, very strong. Lots of endurance. They've been working really, really hard for this one. They must have seen Premier Boxing League Fight Night 1. And so what happened to some of the other fighters? You saw Upokolo going down a few times, and I think that none of the two fighters tonight want to see that happening to them.
Absolutely not. That's the last thing I'd want to see if I was in the corner. But Thge right now looking a tad bit tired, and as this third round continues. In fact, both fighters looking a little bit tired. They come in, throw a flurry of punches, and then they just take a bit of a breather there to figure out, okay,
this is the Premier Boxing League coming into you from the Orange Theatre in East London. Nice combination right there.
Makwakwa is really impressive there, still throwing every time, Leslie. Watch out every time they get close to one another. Makwakwa is going to throw a flurry of punches to the body just to get out of that situation, and then let Thge try and wiggle his way straight back in.
Oh yes, he has used that quite effectively right throughout the closing counters. As we come to the end of round 3, Brian, Olwandile, the Angels charter, says that what motivates him is his fans, and they're right behind him tonight. They're just giving him, they're saying, let's just have a look at the action replay. Couple of combos coming in right there from Thge, but not to be outdone. Makwakwa throwing in a few combinations of his own.
That 1-2 misses him with that big right hand that he was aiming for. But I love the fact that every time they are close to one another, they both throw combinations to get out. But I think Sinyama on the right hand side of us here advising the guys in Dovana, you need to move left and right, Sonny. Use your lateral movement.
That's a man who would know what he's talking about.
He's the leader as we speak, actually. On our log standings, currently, he's sitting at 12 points.
He's the leader indeed.
Round number 4.
Here we go.
Luandile being told by his fans and his corner that he needs to bob and weave, but just use your jab effectively and get inside before you try and land any power punches with this guy. Figure him out with the jab and throw. Again, Leslie, as they get into close quarters, those punches just happen to land, man. That big left hand there by Umakwaka, and he moves straight back out after that. Luandile Sciata trying to move him up against the ropes just to lock his movement down and have him in one position where he can just catch him. Left hand there.
That was a nice combination from Sciata. I quite like what Umakwaka is doing, because each time that Sciata tries to catch him, he counters really, really well. He's a very good counter puncher. This lad from Cape Town in the lime trunks with white stripes.
I'm glad you said it first, Leslie. I was still trying to figure out whether that's light green or live. Obviously leaving us. It is avocado, apparently.
Avocado.
So I think, Leslie, our color blocking is just not working for us. We're still mesmerized by the colors we're wearing tonight.
Hey. Which one are you wearing, Brian? I don't even know what color that is.
It's turquoise, my friend. Get with the program. But let's get back to the match right now. They're telling Sciata, go for the stomach. Stop him. Just go for the stomach. As soon as he drops his guard, go straight back up. And these punches being thrown right now are literally just to feather your opponent out and try and get him out. They really aren't that effective.
Not at all, Brian. Of course, you got to work that body. And also when the head does present itself, you got to go for it, which is exactly what Umakwaka has been doing right throughout the night. But the crowd just roaring on their charge, saying that, yo, Sciata, come on, dude.
You've got this, dude.
You got to deliver. But it's always easier said than done, isn't it, Brian?
It's like writing a letter to Santa Claus and not getting anything. That's how this crowd feels. Maybe you guys promised us knockouts and it's just not happening. But these fighters are definitely still in this fight, Les. Both throwing convincing punches. And man, no one is giving this fight up. It's R1 million on the line, Leslie. If not that R1 million, these two are aiming for the 200,000 rand as Makwaka throws a right hand that just catches Sciata there. 200,000 rands up for grabs for the winner of the division, and R1 million in total, Leslie, for the winner of this entire tournament. That's the Premier Boxing League. Bringing life back into boxing and bringing action to our screens.
Whoa.